What is up, guys? This is Zach from Anglers Escape, and today I've caught 3 of the main catfish species that are freshwater in the US. And so that is a channel catfish, a flathead catfish, and a blue catfish. So I just took them out of the water to show you guys the differences, because a lot of people have questions on what is the difference between all these fish species. Flatheads are the easiest to identify because their tail is rounded. So if you look at their tail back here, you can see that's nice and round. Whereas if you look at the blue catfish, their tail is forked. See that nice fork instead of the rounding? And now let me grab this channel catfish I just caught. He also has a very forked tail. So the channels and blues have the very forked tail. If the tail's rounded, it's a flathead. That's an easy way to tell just by looking at the tails. But now you got to figure out the difference between a blue and a channel. So obviously there's some color differentiations. Blue catfish, hence the name, generally tend to be more blue than a channel catfish that tends to be more brown. However, this is not always the case. In the body of water, these colors can change a little bit. So then what people do is they look at the anal fin right here. Now, channel catfish will have under 30 rays, so usually anywhere from like 20 to 29 rays in their anal fin, so each one of these is a ray. Also, their anal fins are a little more rounded, and a lot of times they have these little spots on them as well. So blue catfish won't have these little spots on them, and their anal fins shoot more straight out. As you can see right there, it's kind of just going straight out from the body, but it's not really curving outward like it does in a channel catfish. And again, if you count all these anal fin, or these rays right here in the anal fin, they'll be over 30, usually 30 to 36, which is how you ultimately identify a channel from a blue, because they both have that forked tail, as you can see. And so now if I grab this flathead, you can see his tail is very rounded. So flatheads are really easy to pick out. Again, their coloration is usually a little dark, but again, this can really vary based on the water clarity. And so you can't always tell by the color of the fish. So the tail is really the best way to look at it. And then going to the anal fin when you're trying to distinguish between those blue and channels. So blue, the anal fin can pretty much jut straight out, and there's gonna be 30 to 36 of these rays, where these channels, if you count their rays, there's gonna be more under 30. So it'll be like 25 to 29 usually. So there's some good ways to tell. And just some other tips, guys. I caught these 2 on actually little gizzard shad I caught in my cast net behind me. Gizzard shad are excellent bait. The flathead was caught on a live bait, which is key. For flatheads, they love live bait. Where blue catfish, they'll take live bait, but they'll also take dead baits. And channel catfish, you can catch them on dough baits or worms or really any like small little baits. But I'm gonna really release the channel, probably catch a larger channel, and then cook up this flathead and this blue here, and kind of taste the difference between a flathead and a blue. And hopefully later tonight I'll catch a channel too, a larger one that I can cook up, and then compare the 3. But I hope you learned something in this video today, guys. And as always, good luck fishing.